Well, I am MiraMichelle, and I'm from the United States of America, California, and from England. So I'm a dual national. My mother's English, Irish, and my father's a Black Indian, African American, Cherokee, and Blackfoot Indian people. I work as a quantum shamanic healer, and I'm the founder of Sacred Female Rising. And I do ceremonies on the land also to cleanse the land, to clean the land, past traumas and incidences on the land. I began at 19. My parents were divorced, and I was very shaken from this experience. So I feel that trauma or incidences that happen in our lives that really push us often direct us towards so-called spiritual endeavors. So at this time I was in university in California, and I was quite stressed, and I met someone at a bank and said, "You need to go visit my mother." And I said, "Who's your mother?" And it was a shaman, a woman, half Native Indian, half white American, and she would have meditation groups at our house. And I wasn't thinking of anything except learning to relax a bit more, learning to feel inside my body. And all other concepts were sort of too high for me. It just felt good, felt relaxing. So I went there once a week, and then I went there twice a week. And then she invited me to do an energetic healing apprenticeship with her, like one-on-one. And I then studied with her for like 4 years. In 2008, I founded Sacred Female Rising. It came from many years of doing groups, running, facilitating groups, and taking groups myself of circles of women, and teaching meditation and all of that stuff. And I just sort of had this vision, this really peak experience, where I saw this female with both arms raised like this, rising. And I'm like, okay, that's it. Sacred Female Rising is simply a vehicle to learn about one's own individual self-responsibility. Yeah. To learn how to feel safe with oneself and then with others, and to take responsibility for that. So we're not constantly projecting our needs and our wants and our desires onto others and having an unhappy life because of it. The workshop, basically, I felt it was quite important that the women understand a bit more depth about their history. And so we start with this very broad definition of female, the female. And then we narrow it down to the personal, like what's going on with you, where are you blocked? And we introduce 7 living archetypes of women. You could call them goddesses if you want, but I wanted the women to see something that was really something that they could relate to, the lives of women as they have been lived. So we start off with the ancient mother, and that was every archetype has a different attribute, 4 different attributes. The ancient mother was like the gatherers, and they worked in a clan, and they gathered for everyone. And then you're going to sort of go through the ages. And so these are actually roles that have been lived by women, right? And they have a certain energetic resonance also. So we introduce those in the workshop, and then we get down to the women's trigger points, like what triggers you to not be in your power. And it's quite amazing, the transformation you see in these groups. Some women come in the circle, the first time they sit down in the circle, and after 10 minutes they're just crying. You know, just not sobbing, but just, you know, sort of light tears are falling down, like, oh, wow, I've been waiting for this my whole life and I didn't know it. So again, it seems very simple if we say, we're gonna all sit in a circle now. It's like, okay, let's all sit in a circle like kids who want to be on a sort of adventure. But actually what happens when we sit in a circle is very profound. What happens to our psyches? You know, this has been studied and reported for a very long time. So when we sit in a circular formation and we simply breathe together, we simply feel, we will feel different, right? And then you sing some songs, some chants, some sacred songs that have been sung for thousands of years. And she's bringing in the sound resonance, the healing, because sound has a vibration, and our bodies are vibrating with a certain level of resonance. And this can heighten the energetics in the body. Yeah, so we're attuned to this. So this is acoustic sound in the brain. There's been a ton of research on that, right? And basically what it does is open people, helps them to relax deeper into the trust. Because I think one of the most epidemic diseases that are happening right now on this planet is lack of trust. Lack of knowing, lack of being, grounded. Yeah, so we're not grounded, we don't trust, and we're making all kinds of, very stupid decisions. So the aim for sacred female rising is to heal, like I said, self-healing, but it's also to bring a deeper resonance, a deeper respect and value to the feminine principle. So it is my hope that we come to a place in our societies and in our world which is more humanitarian based, which we create systems and governments where you have a balance of feminine, masculine qualities. The people inside feel balanced, and there's a balance outside. And we need both the values and the resonance, the sensation of the feminine and the masculine to create a peaceful, balanced world.